What it do, y'all? It's Bree Kitty, and you are watching my channel. And also Bree Loves Makeup, for those who know me as that. But lately I've been going by Bree Kitty a lot more, accepting me, because Bree Kitty is my alter ego. She's the wild child. Today's video is a little different than normal. No makeup. I already have my makeup on. We're doing a story time. No, it's not a messy story time. It's just a normal, simple story time. And by the caption, you already know what the story about. So without further ado, let's get into the video. My mom thinks I have the disease where you just give yourself, you say you have a lot of, she thinks I'm a hypochondriac, which I can, I guess, agree to a certain extent. But about this, I don't think I am. I don't have to go to a doctor for everything and make a bill just for them to tell me to use more lotion or something like that. I'm the best doctor. Google is not your friend sometimes, but sometimes Google is on point. Especially if it's a serious something and you can definitely tell what it is going on or what it is. So in this case, I have Keratosis Pilaris. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically chicken skin. If you've ever heard of chicken skin, or if you've ever seen chicken skin, you know it's kind of textured and kind of bumpy. It's flesh-colored skin, but it's just not flat like most skin is supposed to be. And it does have texture of chicken skin. So if a chicken got plucked, that's the type of skin that you have, that very, tiny little bumps on your skin. I have that. You have it around I think your knees, arms. Babies can get it on their cheeks. You can get it, I think, anywhere in your body, but majority of places they get really, really dry. I have it on my elbows. And I also have, and this is a little bit of a scarring from me picking. I have a very bad picking when it comes to this, especially on my elbows. But anyways, I also think I have a little bit on my legs in general, but they're not necessarily chicken skin. It's just, the strawberry skin that I think most black people have. You can see the follicle of where your hair comes out. It's just very pronounced and a little bit darker, so they call it strawberry skin, but that's totally different than chicken skin. Chicken skin is raised. Most strawberry skin isn't. It can be, though. Those are two different things. But today we're talking about Keratosis Pilaris, which is chicken skin. Because let me tell you what happened. So I was in Las Vegas, which I'm in Las Vegas now. I live here now. And I was there to just visit for a sec. I'm from Arkansas. The weather is totally different. That's number one. That's the main factor of this whole story. I did not really realize or take that into consideration as far as my skincare routine or like moisturizing my whole body, period, my face, anything. I just used what I used back home. But in Arkansas, it's super humid, and in Las Vegas, it is super dry. Super hot as well, so that just makes the dry even worse. I saw that I had some scaling of my skin, and I was like, oh my God, my skin's so dry. And it didn't really remind me of what the scaling on my elbows, but if it was, then I would have known what it was and I wouldn't have picked it, but I didn't know it was. And I have like I said, I have a bad habit of picking my skin just because it's just like, it gets on your nerves. It's like one of those things that you just can't help but to do. So I saw it on my cheek right here, and then I saw a little dot. I saw two dots. Mind you, this was right after my ex-boyfriend's girlfriend threw airbrush sugar pills at me. So I honestly thought it was a bruise. So I was like, what is it? And then I thought, oh my God, it's a black hair. I'm just gonna pick it and pull it and get it out, because I've never had blackheads before, but I saw the dots and I'm like, that's the only thing I could think of that this is. So I started picking and it picked off a lot of like my skin in this circular shape. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what? And it didn't bleed or anything, but I was just like, wow, my skin's never done this before. Why is it, peeling like this? And so the next day I woke up and I had a huge scab here, here, and here. And I was so upset because I'm a skincare therapist, and that is my main pride and joy. So when I saw my skin not looking its best or having this dark mark, I freaked out. I honestly wanted to cry. But I quickly realized that the way it peeled and the way it kind of was healing was similar to this. So I did my research, I went online, I looked it up, and I've already looked it up for my elbows, but I just never thought I would have it on my face. So when I looked it up, it was a lot of information about how to, go along with the healing process of it and how to help how to help it heal and to keep it from getting infected or anything. So I did Neosporin. I kind of left it alone and stopped picking at it and everything and just let it heal on its own. But I used Neosporin. I didn't use any, I don't know, wait, I might have used alcohol the first day to clean it off, but I didn't use any peroxide or anything like that. I just used Neosporin. So I'll show you some pictures and everything of when that first happened versus now, so you'll understand how the healing process is going. But right now I have makeup on, so you can't see, but that's good, because when I first had, you know, when it first occurred, it was a scab, and I was like, I have to wear makeup, I have to cover this up, this is ugly, no. So I ended up putting makeup on, but you can still kind of see it through my makeup, and I was very disappointed in that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never had this experience before. I've never had acne where I had to cover it up or anything, so it was a little bit depressing, honestly, but now that it's healed, it's lightened up a lot to where I can cover it, and it's right there. I can see the divot, but honestly, I am so happy with how it looks versus how it did look, and the healing process is going a lot better. So here's my tips on if you have Keratosis Pilaris, especially if you live somewhere that's super hot and dry. So you definitely want to moisturize. That's the number one thing. I think exfoliating will help lighten up the area a lot. Now, if you're like me and you want instant results, you can go out and get serums, vitamin C serums that will help brighten that area. So I have a vitamin C serum from Mara Badescu. So this is the vitamin C, and you're supposed to use this at night and not during the day because you have sensitivity to the sun. So this is the Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum. It is 2.0% hydroquinone, which is a lightening agent. And I'm not sure if it's bleaching or anything, but it says see sun alert on outside of carton for full product information. It says to use PM, massage evenly over clean face, neck, and chest, or wherever you need to use it. So I just squirt a little bit on my hand, I tap it, I massage it in those places that I need, and then I let it soak in, and then I put my moisturizer that has SPF, and then I'm good to go after that. So yeah, that's how I've been lightening it up. And also, I think the number one thing other than the serums is going to be exfoliation. And if you don't know what if you don't know what cell turnover is when your new cells or your old cells are exchanged with new cells. So they're fresh, smooth, very non-textured or less textured skin, more moisturized, full of proteins, and very healthy skin. When you promote that cell turnover more and more, you get that brightening effect, or you get the dark going away, because the cells are essentially new cells that have not been harmed. You're kind of sloughing away the old and getting rid of the old and in with the new. So that's pretty much the cell turnover, and exfoliating will help you brighten your skin, and that's all over your body, not just your face. But if you have hyperpigmentation of any kind, not just with the Keratosis Pilaris, then you will definitely see results if you start exfoliating regularly. Now, as a esthetician, I'm not supposed to tell you that you're supposed to exfoliate every day. Personally, I do. I have a lot of those chicken skin bumps here and on my elbows and everything. And it actually says for people who have keratosis, I can't talk today, Keratosis Pilaris, to exfoliate so that you can get rid of that. But just know when you exfoliate, you actually dry your skin out. So if you're gonna dry your skin, you gotta make sure you moisturize. That's number one. And number two, if you're gonna get a moisturizer, make sure it has SPF in it so you are protected from the sun. But anyways, this is my video, my story time of me finding out I have Keratosis Pilaris. And if you have the same thing, then if you have anything similar to that, or if you have dry skin, or if you also have Keratosis Pilaris, know that you're not the only one, and there is a way to kind of smooth it out and fix the problem. You just have to start working on it, do your research, and reach out to other people, because the scarring is, I know, intense for those pickers out there. Number 3, stop picking. That is the most important thing. Don't forget that. Do not pick. That just promotes more pigmentation, and it's going to be harder for that area to heal, because it can cause major damage to the skin. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Comment below. Let me know what other experiences that I can share with you guys, maybe my hair journey or anything like that that will help you guys and promote healthy skin, hair, and nails. And until next time, bye.